Alright everybody, I'm not going to wait till I get anybody. This is just kind of a trial. I'm trying to restream using an app or a base deal to where I can stream to YouTube and Facebook at the same time. I don't know if you can hear me. If anybody joins, just let me know how the sound is. Actually, on this, I can't. Actually, one thing I can't see if anybody is watching this or if anybody has joined unless you comment on the chat. So, but anyway, just kind of like a little trial. There's no imminent severe weather right now for anywhere in Jackson County or even close to us. There is some storms up to the north of us right here, and there was one severe storm earlier, just actually a few minutes. I don't see it now, but it was tagged considerable hail. So, but anyway, right here it's getting close to 5 o'clock. Storms have been firing up and moving across northern Arkansas along Missouri and Arkansas border. They've been there's not been any tornado warnings in Arkansas yet. We have a special weather statement right here. These storms have started to develop, and they've been actually kind of training over the same spot, and I'm sure they've been getting some. They've got some large hail around Cherokee Village. I'm sure just right along this border here, they've been getting some, pretty large hail, golf ball size. I think they said this one thunderstorm right here. Here's another severe thunderstorm, 1 inch hail. This is 1 inch hail. This one right here is ping pong size hail. That is getting close to, it is right on the line. Actually, looks like the hail may have fired up and quit. We got a storm chaser right there. I can't show his feed, but anyway, no storms yet in our area, but I've been between working on a car outside and kind of keeping up with that weather, this little blip on the radar right here, if it keeps increasing, it'll move into, it could affect, anywhere over here if it develops anything, and that's where we're going to have to watch. And I got a chat from somebody. But anyway, that's from YouTube. But anyway, like I said, Jackson County, Lawrence County, Woodruff County, Independence, White. This right here, any development right in here is where we will have to watch. We also have a camera right here, but I cannot show that on a live feed. I do not have permission to do that. I can show iDrive cameras, but so far so good this afternoon, but we wasn't really expecting the weather to even start getting bad here or see any storms till about 4 o'clock, and it's past 4. So, just because you've not seen it yet don't mean that it's not going to happen. Like I said, watching this one right here, you can kind of see it a little bit better on my other radar. Actually, it's got something on it. I've already gave this little storm right here a tag, an object ID number anyway, so they're watching that. If that continues to develop, that will be our storm here in northeast Arkansas. But we still have a long way to go, and there's let's see what is actually moving right now. Hold on just a minute. Let this radar catch up. There we go. Tell you what. There we go. You know, it's trying to move into it's this is trying to move in a direction like this right here, and there's a long way for it to deviate from this line, but that would be the storm that Woodruff County, White County, and Independence County and Jackson County would need to watch for any strong storm. Let me get away from this radar. Go back to now nothing. My computer's froze up. Never mind. Still got my. Like I said, these storms right here, they'll affect northern Arkansas. Not expected. If these storms hold together, they could impact northern Lawrence County and up around Pocahontas. Like I said, there's a long way out for them to develop, but that's what we was watching for, any kind of discrete cell. And that one is kind of just kept increasing. These storms up here, once they formed, they increased pretty fast. You can see this is still a weather statement, but you can see right here where there's possible hail falling in this storm. The one just a little bit north and east of Mountain Home, you can see some little small area hail. But right here, Cherokee Village, Hardy, north, they're getting some hail, and this one was the one that 1-inch hail. Where was the one? This is our first tornado warning of the day, and I'm gonna sit here and stay here. I know this ain't Jackson County, but this gives me a chance to try my stuff out. And I don't even know I don't even know if my mic is even working. Alright, maybe I hope y'all could hear me this whole time, but got a tornado warning close to Doplin, Missouri. I'm just going to stay right here. Give me a little bit of practice on this live feed. Right here would be the tornado or the rotation. Wasn't supposed to do that, but I did. Heck with it. I do not know anybody in Doplin or Missouri, but I'm just going to use this as time just to kind of see how this restream goes. Oh, I see you, Chad. Let me see. No, I can't. Yeah, right here, and it shows Chad's deal. It's working. Thank you, Chad. Anyway, tornado warning right here. I think that's the first one, the closest tornado warning we've had since this afternoon, and this being in Missouri. These storms continue over in this direction here. Looks like this storm's going to be south of Poplar Poplar Bluff, Dexter, Maiden, may need to watch. Saxton, I do know people in Saxton. I have 3 cousins that live there, Jeremy, Lisa, and Patty. I don't know if they're watching, but I hope they're watching the storms this afternoon. But let's go back and see old train. Like I said, I just jumped on here just to tell everybody this developing stuff right here. You know, this is one move that's in affect northern Independence County. You know, the ones closer to Idaho and Walnut Ridge. If they hold together, these right here have a better chance of affecting our area around Jacksonport. So, anyway, I'm going to get off here and I may go out here a little bit and see if I can see a nice looking thunderstorm. Hope that all it is, and hope we don't have no tornado warnings. But the best favorable conditions for the tornadoes this afternoon was in this area right here. Not exactly, but that was the most favorable when I looked at the HRRR this morning, and everybody just keep their watch on their radar and keep an eye on the sky. And, you know, I'm always watching the weather because I'm hoping it'll come before dark, so we don't have to deal with these storms before after dark. And anyway, I'm gonna get off here and see how this live did on Facebook and my YouTube channel. I don't do much on the YouTube channel. I did back last year, I think it was it might have been severe, might have been during winter weather, but I'm gonna get off here. I don't know how it worked and if I want to use it anytime I go live, and I think I can even use we're back with you, Michelle. Y'all hear me? I'm fixing to jump off here. I was supposed to watch out. I just since someone jumped on here, you know, we just watching this development right around here. And this development right here, that'll be what we'll need to watch for in our area this afternoon in a couple hours. Couple hours. These storms are growing pretty fast up here, and they've been raining over the same spot pretty much. I know they've gotten a lot of rain up there with these storms, but let me look at this. I know y'all don't want to look at a tornado warning up in Doniphan. I don't see anything. Jumped up here live. I was watching a storm chaser on YouTube. I think it was this one right here. This is Brad Arnold, and you can see their location on Radar Omega. And also, while I'm talking about the storm, I don't know if I got it pulled up on my Old Faithful radar. It's old school. These little dots right here, these are storm chasers, storm spotters. There's a Bradley Butler. I've even got my location turned on, and it shows up on radar. Anybody that's looking at radar, this kind of radar, weather people, they can look and see, where these storm chasers. But you see all these storm chaser dots right here, and this is mine right here, where I'm sitting here. It says I'm stationary. You got my phone number where people can call me National Weather Service or anything like that if I'm out. But that's what all them dots are. I'm gonna get them off there next time. Every time clicked on it. I got on one of them storms, but like I said, these storms. This was not tornado, but you know, like I said, these discrete cells like this, they've got a little rotation in them like that. You know, you click on it, you know, and this one had some. The storms didn't move past that rotation. This one right here has got a little bit more rotation to it. So I click on that and I get a storm spotter. And you can get on and that's what's funny about radar. You get on here, and then the one that's got the tornado warning on it, it's not even showing any rotation on the deal. But if any rotation, it would be right here. Anybody got interest in Missouri there? But our interest is down here in Jackson County, and we keep looking off to the west, or I am. See, this one's even. These are growing. They were just blips on the radar just 30 minutes ago, and they're increasing. They're non-severe right now. National Weather Service somewhere got object ID on them. We got weak shear, all that. Not interested in all that stuff. But if these continue to grow, like I said, these will be the ones that we'll have to watch. So I'm gonna get off here and see how this live done. And if it didn't do no good, I'm gonna. Oh, Donna, let me do this. There's Michelle. I'll put her comment up there. I can do this on this restream here. We're back with you. Donna Stender is in Mammoth Springs. Man, you have probably seen some storms today in Mammoth Springs. I'm not quite sure. I know Mammoth Springs is right around Mammoth Springs right here. Yeah, you probably seen some hail. Did you see any hail up there today or earlier, Donna? Because it was sure showing Mammoth Springs right there. We'll just go back and look. You've seen some rain. Yeah, you probably seen some hail. It come close to Mammoth Springs. So anyway, I'm gonna quit blabbing, and I'll just had hail. So there's Donna. She's in Mammoth Springs, and she said, yes sir, just had hail. So anyway, I'm gonna get off here, see how this did, and I'll probably be chasing storms tonight, or this after, or I'm not chasing. I'm gonna be spotting storms, and unless it's coming here around Jackson County, and then I'll stay home because I've said it before. Tammy don't like to go storm chasing, and I don't like to leave her at home. So anyway, I'm gonna end this and go see how it did. I thank y'all for the ones that jumped on and commented, and it helps me know if my stuff is working, and